an abortion?
I didn't want to. He already had kids of his own, so I didn't think that he needed to go through the heartache of it all.
So then another issue the two of you had, you wanted Mr. Stemmons to go with you for the abortion.
Yeah.
You thought your husband should be there.
Yeah, I thought my husband should be there for me.
Why?
Because I married the man. He should love me and he should care for me just as much as I do for him.
And so if you married the man and he should love you, vice versa, shouldn't you love him enough?
Exactly.
But yeah, you didn't want to put the other guy through heartache, but yet you want to put me through heartache to go with you.
You didn't want to tell him about it, didn't want him to suffer, didn't want him to know.
And
wanted
you wanted me to go through suffering alone?
You should have married him then.
Something is the
but
other.
I didn't.
But see, you and I'm like this.
I know
didn't.
that was one of those issues of not accepting full responsibility again and running away
I did
from the
accept full
problem.
responsibility, and I went by myself, and I went home all drugged up, and that did not matter. And, you know, I did not.
Snapped at me. You snapped at me because I didn't go with you.
Well, that was dangerous.
That's because I was hurt.
I didn't have to go with you.
No, you didn't.
I'm trying to get my career going up.
You know
Go
what?
on
Wait
ahead.
a minute.
You go on
the two
ahead
of
and
you
get
are
your
arguing
career.
among yourselves too much.
Okay, I'll look at it like this.
4 months of marriage, you
That's
find
right.
out she's pregnant.
She doesn't.
Hold on a second. You're going in different directions. You want to go in career-minded. She wants to stay where she is and keep the job that she has. It's not going to work.
That's
but you
right.
know what? You could have found that out before you got married.
But hey,
It didn't take a long time to figure that out.
well, when someone comes up and gives you this whole little, I say, disguise or illusion that this is how they are.
Well, I don't think she gave you a disguise. I think you just didn't take enough time.
He knew everything
A month
about
is not
me.
enough
I didn't know
time.
everything about you.
You knew every single thing
That's
about me.
my point exactly, Mr. Stemmons. You didn't take enough time to figure out what she was all about and what her character was and how that meshed with yours.
Well,
and whether the two of you could form a marriage together and you were going to be on the same page. You were reading, you know, one book and she was reading another. Now you want to divorce her. What's the problem?
The reason why I want to divorce is because basically, like, you know.
Why didn't you do it a long time ago then? Why'd you have to put me through all that torture of just calling me names?
It wasn't really torture by calling you name. It was basically
Why
like
isn't it torture when you call people names?
Because
out of their name.
Well, because one, if you get accused because you work in 2 jobs and you come home one job from 6 o'clock in the morning, then you get ready to go to another job, well, fine. She knows where I'm at.
But that's not the point.
Where
You're telling me
are you when
that
you're coming off
when
of
you
work?
say he called you out of your name, what are you talking about? What do you say?
Because
Well, he called me out.
I asked her a question. What? Like what?
All of them in the book.
Well, he didn't call you my name, and it's in the book.
No, I called her like a
Called
slut.
me swearing words.
Yeah, I swear.
Called me the B word, whore. You know.
Because
And you say that's not torture.
no, it's not torture when you know what kind of mouth she has. Because the thing is,
I just
So you're
kind of
saying
sat
that
there.
it
There
came
wasn't
back-
nothing I could say.
reality,
I didn't want to say nothing to you because I felt bad for what I
Hush
did.
up. Reality hit me.
Oh, no. Don't you do that.
Reality hit me.
Be quiet, Mr. Stemmons. I have on the black robe. I'm the only one that says that. You don't tell her to hush up. Now, I can imagine what else you said to her outside of my presence. And it is torture, and you don't have a right to call her anything other than Teresa Stemmons or some love name that you want to give her that's affectionate and warm and loving. But any other name, you don't have the right to call her, whether you think that she's living up to your standards or not. Who are you, Mr. Self-Righteous? And she doesn't have a right to call you that, and it doesn't change the situation.
I know.
I still don't understand. If you were willing to marry her, to take care, married her, you were willing to care for this child that you knew at that point it wasn't yours, or at least you were led to believe that. Now an abortion.
I didn't want to. He already had kids of his own, so I didn't think that he needed to go through the heartache of it all.
So then another issue the two of you had, you wanted Mr. Stemmons to go with you for the abortion.
Yeah.
You thought your husband should be there.
Yeah, I thought my husband should be there for me.
Why?
Because I married the man. He should love me and he should care for me just as much as I do
And
for him.
so if you married the man and he should love you,